ओम शांति।
Om Shanti.
हम लोग जनवरी मास में
In the month of January,
ब्रह्मा बाबा के बारे में सोचते हैं,
all of us think about Brahma
सुनते
Baba,
हैं, उनके गुणों का
his
वर्णन भी करते हैं।
actions, and we describe about his
हम
virtues
अभी
as
ये
well.
चर्चा कर रहे हैं
We have been having this
कि बाबा
conversation
को जब सत्य की पहचान मिली
when Baba have had this
तो उस
recognition of the truth,
पहचान से खुद
and
को
because of
सत्य
that,
समझा
he
कि मैं
understood
आत्मा हूँ।
that
ये
he
वाला
is
शब्द है
the
ना
truth.
हमारा,
This is the true form that
देह वाला
I am a
फॉर्म
soul.
वो सत्य है और मैं आत्मा हूँ
The form of the body is
और मैं
false,
अविनाशी हूँ,
and
ये
I,
सत्य
the
है।
soul, am
तो
eternal and
सत्य की वजह
imperishable,
से
and that is the truth.
कैसे
And with this
निस्वार्थ,
knowledge, he
जो
became
स्वार्थ होता है ना
selfless. One who
वो
is
पहले ही सोचता
selfish,
है फिर दूसरों
he
का।
always thinks of the self first and
लेकिन
secondly
जो
of
निस्वार्थी
others.
होता है
But the one who is
वो सबका सोचता
selfless
है, सबका भला हो,
thinks about
कि सब
everyone.
खुश रहें।
Let there be good, let everyone stay
छोटी सी बात से
happy.
भी
Let there be benefit
भोजन
for
देते हैं
everyone, even for very small
तो
thing,
भले
even
ही
if they're
लगे
having food,
इसमें सबका
they will
हिस्सा है,
have the thought in the mind that
मुझे भी खाना है और सबको
everyone's
खिलाना चाहिए।
portion is there in it. I should also eat, and
कई लोगों
everyone
को
should be able to eat.
आदत होती है या समझ की कमी होती
Some
है
people have this habit, either it's
और
a
सबसे
habit or a
ज्यादा
lack of
संस्कार वाले हैं,
understanding, or it could be the sanskar of
उनकी
childhood.
कैसी आत्मा होती है
And
कि मैंने तो पेट भर के खा लिया
so they will say, "Oh,
औरों
I
का
ate
मत सोचो।
completely, and my tummy is full. Why do I need to think about
ऐसे बड़े
others?"
परिवार में 6 सदस्य हैं, 8 हैं
In a big family, there are
और
6 to 8
जो
members,
समझदार होते हैं,
and one who are
निस्वार्थ होते हैं, वो अपना
sensible
हिस्सा
and
नहीं छोड़ते।
selfless. They will eat their
वो
portion,
सोचते नहीं सभी को मिलना
and
चाहिए।
they will think, no, everybody should get
हर
it.
बात में
In
जो स्वार्थी
every
होगा
aspect, one who
वो
is
अपने लिए करेगा,
selfish, they will do for themselves first.
परंतु जो निस्वार्थी है
But the one who is
उसमें
selfless,
सर्व के प्रति भावना रहती है।
he will have the feelings for
निस्वार्थी
everyone.
में संस्कार और समझ
The
है,
one who has the
वो
sanskar and
ईश्वर बनाए गए
understanding of
हैं चीज को,
selfishness, selflessness, their
और जब
feelings
बुद्धि
are very
प्रज्वलित होती है
elevated. And when the feelings
तो
are
भाव भी
elevated,
होता है उनमें,
they will also have the feeling
तो
to
उनको
serve.
करने की भी न केवल दिल बड़ा होता है पर वो कर
They
भी
don't
पाते
they
हैं।
not just have a big heart to do,
कुछ भी
but
वो
they're
करते हैं
also able to do it. Whatever they
भावना
do,
होने के कारण
because they have the feelings,
न केवल बरकत होती है परंतु
there is
बाबा जो
abundance,
कुछ करेंगे
and whatever they do,
उसमें वो अथक होके कर पाएंगे
they will
क्योंकि
be
भावना है।
able to do tirelessly
जैसे ही भावना
because
और
there's the
प्रेम कम
feeling.
होता है
And as our feelings and
तो
love
दिल में
decreases,
व्यर्थ संकल्प आते हैं,
waste
फिर
thoughts
करना नहीं
emerge in the
चाहते।
heart, and then we are unable to do it.
तो निस्वार्थ का जो संस्कार है
So the sanskar of
उसमें हमारे में बहुत
selflessness,
तरह की विशेषताएं आती है।
because of that, a lot of
सबसे पहला
specialities
पॉइंट जो
emerge
आता है कि
inside.
प्रेम और भावना है।
One, there is the feeling of
सर्व
love.
का कल्याण हो, सर्व का
They
भला
will
हो,
have the thought of benevolence
तो
for
उनमें जो
everyone.
स्वभाव होता है
So their nature,
जिसको हम कहते हैं केयरिंग का स्वभाव होता
they'll
है,
have a caring nature.
और केयरिंग के स्वभाव के कारण
And because of the
सभी
nature
उसको
of
सम्मान भी
caring,
देते हैं
everyone automatically gives
क्योंकि उसने
respect to
खुशी
them
दी
because he
तो
gave
वो खुद भी खुश रहे।
happiness. So they
तो स्वार्थी
themselves
जो
are
होगा वो
happy.
खुश नहीं होगा,
And one who is selfish, they won't be
उसमें
happy.
संतुष्टि नहीं होगी,
There won't be contentment.
वो अपने अपने हिस्से के बारे में ही सोचेगा
He will
कि
always
मेरे को
keep
भी क्या मिला,
thinking
मुझे
about
क्या मिला।
his share. What did I get?
पर ये जो केयरिंग की नेचर है,
But the nature of caring,
केयरिंग वाला शेयर करता है ना,
he will always share. The one who cares always shares.
कई बार ऐसा होता है कि
Many
आपने
times it
अच्छा
happens
भोजन बनाया घर में
They have done a
बच्चे
lot
9
of
लोग आ गए, 8 हो गए।
they
पहले
have
तो
done a
सिर्फ
lot, they
हम
have done
लोग
enough
खाते
for
थे।
the family to eat, but then all of a sudden
और कई बार ऐसा
guests
होता है,
come,
खासकर
and then what to
सेंटर
do?
पे होता है, कभी
It
फैमिली
does
में होता
happen
है।
in family, it does happen in
आजकल तो
centers as well.
अपॉइंटमेंट से आते हैं, पहले तो ऐसे ही आ जाते
These
थे।
days they come by via
एक बार
appointments, but
लंदन में
before they
दादी
would
जी
just
ने
walk in. And
कि
long
पापा ने
time
बुलाया,
ago there
क्योंकि हम
was
8 थे,
Dadi Janki in London,
तो सभी के थोड़े से
and
मसल चल चलने लगे।
they had made
तो
food
बोले
for
खुश
5
रहो।
people, and many
दादी ने
people
कहा
had
8
come.
प्लेट ले आओ।
So Dadi said, "Get
और
8
इक्वली
plates,"
उन्होंने 8 प्लेट्स
and
में
equally
शेयर
she
कर दिया खाना।
distributed the food.
और
No, the
सबको
food was
खाना
for
खाया
5 people, and she distributed it for 8 people
तो
equally.
ये
And
कहते हैं
everyone's tummy
कि
was filled,
सुसंस्कृत
and they
जनरस,
were happy as well.
जनरस हार्ट नहीं है,
The one who is not
उसको
having a
बहुत चिंता
generous
रहती
heart,
है
they'll
कि
have a
कैसे
lot of
पूरा होगा।
thoughts. How will this be
जो नेकियां
finished?
वाला होता है वो कहता है
But the
फिनिश।
one who has feelings, he will say, it'll
तो
finish.
स्वयं के प्रति
Towards the
ना
self,
हो ऐसे नहीं है।
it is not that you shouldn't think about
स्वयं का तो
yourself.
होता ही है, 8 की
There will
प्लेट में जा
always
रही है।
there will always be your share in
दीपक
it. In
जगदीश
the
का भी
people, in
उत्तर वही
8
है
people, your share is there. Once
कि हम
Brother
100 यूनिट क्यों
Jagdish
नहीं रखेंगे,
asked, shouldn't we
100
keep
क्यों रखेंगे,
our
हम
portion at
उसको
all?
क्यों रखेंगे।
So then I said,
स्वयं का
why
क्या
shouldn't we
करना है,
keep?
सब
The
में सब
self is
है।
included. When you think of everyone, the self
मेरे में
is
सभी हैं, पर
included.
सब में तो मैं भी हूँ ना।
When I just think about the self, everyone is
तो
not
अगर ये
included.
विश्वास करता है
But
दिल
when
में
we think of everyone,
कि
the
ये मेरे
self
लिए
is
है, मेरे
included.
लिए तो
So
होगा।
there is that faith that I will definitely
तो
get.
इस प्रकार का एक केयरिंग नेचर जो है,
So this kind of a caring nature,
जिसको दादी जानकी कहती
which
थी
Dadi Janki used to
सुख देने
say,
का स्वभाव,
the habit or an act of giving
वो
sukh, which
छोटी
is
छोटी बातों में
happiness,
भी एक दूसरे की केयर करने से
even in small,
सुख की
small,
भावना
little
बढ़ती।
things,
वो
to
हमेशा यहाँ
take
आती
care.
थी।
And then the soul will be very
एक दिन
happy.
मुझे
When
याद
she
आता
would
था
come here, Dadi ji would say, Moini Ben,
अब
I
आप
like it
सुखी हो।
here very well, very, very much. And
फिर ये
Moini
नहीं
Didi
कि
asked,
बोला
why do you like it?
आपका
Because you
यहाँ
keep
बस
me
सुख
very
दुख की
happy.
बातें नहीं करता।
And
चाहे
secondly,
कोई अच्छा
nobody
करे तो ये
talks
उसकी बात की, उसकी की,
ill or
या
negative
दादी
things
कुछ
here.
बोलते हैं हमको, कहते दादी
Many
हमारे यहाँ तो बस
places
गंगा है,
they
बहने दो।
complain and talk about different things.
बातें तो
And when
करते
she
होंगे कि
comes to
कुछ
US,
ऐसे
the
स्वभाव का है,
feeling is she's a pure
तो
Ganges,
हम सोचते
and
थे।
why we should involve Dadi ji in these
तो दादी को
topics.
बहुत अच्छा लगता था,
So
कहती है हम
Dadi
तो
ji used
जाते
to
हैं तो
like it a
लंगर ही
lot.
सुनाते हैं,
Wherever I
ये
go,
है वो
first and
है,
foremost, they will
कहते
share
रहते हैं।
all the problems of that place. But you never
तो
share
एक
such things with me.
अंदर में
So,
हमेशा
one, always internally, we should have the feeling to give happiness,
अब सुख
sukh,
देना क्या होता
comfort.
है,
And what does it
केयर होना
mean?
है जिसको
To
कहेंगे।
give sukh or happiness is a nature of caring.
अभी समय पर किसको, ऐसे तो हर एक स्वतंत्र है, अपने आप
Each
की
one
कर्म
is
कर सकते हैं,
independent
लेकिन
and
कभी
are
कभी क्या
able to
होता है
do themselves.
किसी का
But
स्वास्थ्य या
sometimes
किसी
it
कारण से
happens that their health, either because of their health,
उसकी आवश्यकता
their
पूरी करो, तो वो
whatever their requirements
खुद
are not
संसाधन
fulfilled. So,
देते हैं।
and if you are able to fulfill their requirements, you get a lot
मुझे
of
तो अच्छा
blessings
लगा
from their
अपनी
heart.
दादियों के
I have
साथ,
a lot of
हम लोग
experience
छोटे
of
थे,
being with
दादी जी
dadis.
आज
I was
उनकी
very
उम्र भी हो
young.
गई,
Dadi ji used to be, her
तो
elderly
हमारे
in
हाजिर
age,
रहते थे।
and I used to always be present for
सभी को
service
देखकर दीदी
with
मनमोहनी
all
दीदी,
dadis and didis,
दादी प्रकाशमणि
Dadi
आचार्य जी,
Prakashmani,
सबके
Manmoini
साथ
Didi, with
उनकी कुछ
all the
व्यक्तिगत सेवा,
didis.
मतलब
I used to be
उनको
with
जो कहती
them,
थी वो करते
personally
थे।
with them,
उनके
whatever
लिए तो
is
कभी इतना
required.
जरूरी नहीं, बहनें होती थी ना,
It was not necessary that sisters were
तो
there with the
उनकी
dadis in those days, but I used to be
केयर
there.
करने से तो
And
क्या
when
होता
you
है,
care,
उनके
you
अंदर
get a
अपनी
lot
प्रकृति
of
का
blessings
बिल्कुल अलग है।
internally because you won their heart.
कहते हैं ना, अच्छा
They
आपने ये
say,
कहा, ऐसे कहा तो दिल को बहुत दुख हुआ।
sometimes they say, oh, you said it in that
दिल को
way
दुख
that you
मतलब
hurt my
हाँ,
heart.
वो थोड़ा गहरा
What
मायने
does
में
that
होता है।
mean? Oh, it's a deep thing.
कहावत है कि शरीर की चोटें
It's a
भर
saying,
भर
the
जाती हैं,
wound of the
लेकिन वो जो
body is
दिल का दर्द
healed,
है ना, वो
but the
बहुत
wound of the
टाइम लगता
heart
है।
goes on for a long time.
पर अपनी तरफ से
From our side, we should have the aim, and our effort should be such that we're able to maintain that loving relationship with each one. And we should always remember, by giving we receive. They say give and take. They do say those things. Have you ever heard keep taking and you will if no, you have to give and then take. If you say someone, oh please give me respect, have these feelings towards me, is that possible? Is it possible? But if we hold that feeling and if we give that respect, and we should stay in our self respect, and the one who stays in self respect, automatically that feeling emerges to give respect to that soul. And the one who is in self respect, when anybody talks to them as well, they will talk with respect. But if we step down a little from our self respect, our words, our interaction, in any way, if we step down, there should be, to whatever extent possible, there should be sweetness. So as we are, so we will receive. So when we talk about ourself, in efforts, it shouldn't be that if they do, I will do. No, in effort, I need to do first. I need to keep a good chart. My yoga has to be accurate. My karma yoga timetable has to be accurate. I have to do. And that time, you shouldn't think, oh, others are not doing. They didn't do, so why should I be doing? That shouldn't be our thought. No, whatever I have to do, for this, Dadi Prakashmani always shared, if I want to become number one, I shouldn't see anyone. If I want, because I want to come number one, I should be an inspiration for others. Like Dadi Ji, on time she would come to class. She would come to class every day. She had a very disciplined life. So Dadi Ji always shared, so if I have to take number one, I have to be the first one to do it. In this, if we see others, then our energy, our thoughts are wasted for sure. But the feeling to do is finished as well. They say, isn't it, of a story of a king? This is a pond. This is a pond. In the night, everyone put a glass of milk. In the morning, I want to see this pond filled with milk. So everyone thought everybody will put milk. So let me put a glass of water. How will anybody know? Well, it's not visible. So everyone had the same thought. Let me put water. How? What is the difference? So in the next day morning, when the king saw, he saw a pond of water, because everybody had the thought, if I put water, what's the difference? Everyone else will put milk. So many times it happens, if I have a weak thought, it doesn't take long for the waste thought to spread. So let my thought always be elevated. In that, I need to be present. Even if I have to be selfish, it has to be for the benefit of the self, for the benevolence of the self. Whatever is apt, I should do, whether it's about our thinking, our speaking, our action, or our interaction. Nobody will keep my chart. Whatever is my chart is mine. Whatever is my account is mine. So I need to do yoga for myself, from which my sanskars get transformed, the accounts are settled. I always say to everyone, it's good that you have the love of the family, everybody takes care of you. It's nice. Even if there is a little problem in the body, we feel good. But whatever is the pain in the body, nobody will share that pain. You will get support to take care of your body. I always remember that along with service for the self, I need to do extra yoga. Personal yoga has to be extra because only when I take from Baba, I can give to everyone. I need to take from Baba for this body, for Baba's yajna, so that I can do more seva. To be number one in Purusharth, that is not selfishness. To think about your yoga is not selfish. If there is income for the self, you will stay independent, and with that feeling of service for others, you will put your body into service. If it is healthy, whatever wealth you have, it will be used for service. With elevated thoughts, there will be a lot of strength which will be accumulated internally. So think in an elevated way for the self is not selfishness. To keep meditating is not selfishness, because many people say, that you keep meditating for yourself. Why does a doctor keep himself healthy? So that he can take care of the patient very well. So for that, I need to be yog yukta. Gyan yukt means tactful, full of knowledge, and to be present for service. Today, I was thinking there are many good intellectuals in the world, but to have faith in Baba, to have loveful interaction with everyone. And then Baba makes that one as an instrument and he uses them to do unlimited service. So understand what should we do for the self and which is not selfish, because we are preparing for ourselves so that we can be of service to others. Om Shanti.